What is up, guys? I'm going to go through the stretching video. I know that we had talked about it on the Zoom. A lot of you guys are complaining that we're not stretching enough. So I'm going to put together a little stretching series. If there's like a particular area that's really bothering you, let me know. I can kind of help you and guide you. The reason, as me and Hop explained, that we are not doing as much stretching in the gym is because we are cleaning extra carefully because of COVID. So if you need to replay this video every day, just go back to the page, hit play, and I got you. All right? So first, I want you to take 2 deep breaths. Stretch over your head. Exhale, bring your arms down. Hit that one more time. Deep breath. Breathe nice out. All right, put your feet hip width apart. I want you to take your opposite hand, grab your opposite foot, pull nice and deep. Try and hug that leg a little bit if you can. Take a couple breaths. All right, bring it back up. Hit that other side. If you're having trouble hugging that leg, try and take a deep breath and hug closer as you breathe out. Nice and deep. All right, once you're done there, you're gonna hit to the middle and kind of just hang. I want you to really try and sit into where your elbows are coming into your knees. Again, as you take a deep breath and you exhale, it's gonna bring you closer. Forward a little. All right, walk your feet together. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. You'll notice, so when I exhale, I'm able to get a little bit closer. So breathe in, and I exhale. When my legs are together, I'll take the back of my hands and I'll push myself into my legs to get myself a little bit closer. All right, guys, hit the ground. Now you're gonna do half of a middle split. So your one leg's out and this leg's bent. I'm gonna have you take your opposite hand, grab it with your opposite foot. So you should be grabbing like this. I want you to really, really pull nice and deep. You're gonna start to feel that stretch, not just in your leg, but in here, the harder you pull. All right, hit that other side. All right, put both legs out. I want you to go to the middle. As you sit in the middle, I want you to try and pull your hands away from you. So you're gonna keep walking them out. As you walk out, you're gonna feel an extra pull right in here. Pulling nice and deep. And if you can reach the ground, go ahead. If you're up here, that's totally fine, as long as you're making the effort to keep walking out. Once you're there for a couple breaths, bring your feet together. You're gonna go into a butterfly. So feet are together, knees are down. I want you to practice taking your elbow to your knees, pushing your knees down, and then taking your feet and pulling them up. Once you have your feet pulled up towards you, your elbows are pushing your knees down. Try and put your chest in. You're gonna feel it's gonna stretch in here, but it's also gonna stretch your glute down here. So if you're like this, you're just stretching here. Once you do that pull, push down on the elbows and bring it in, you're gonna feel an extra stretch in your hips. All right, now I want you to take both of your feet, put them in front of you. You're gonna take your hands, cross your hands, so they're gonna be like this. You're gonna grab your feet if you can, if not, grab here. If you can grab your feet, I want you to try and take your feet and pull them off the ground. I want you to try, you can do one foot at a time too. So you can pull your foot. You guys are gonna get an extra stretch in your calf to your thigh. So instead of just reaching down, I want you to really try and pull. I even try and pull my feet up while I push my chest down. So I'm really trying to pull as much as I can. You're gonna get a huge extra stretch. And usually when I'm down here, I try and do one side at a time. I hit both, Sometimes I just go down, or sometimes I just lift my feet away from the ground. All right, now you're gonna go into a lunge. We're gonna hit one side at a time. So sit right in that lunge. You're gonna lean forward, keeping that knee parallel to that ankle. You're gonna take your elbow and you're gonna push it out and sit down into your hips. So usually you could sit down here and you're gonna feel it right on the inside of your hips. Once I push my knee out, I'm gonna feel it right on the outside. So just so you guys can see, I'm taking my knee and pushing it down. And if you can, you guys can come all the way down. If not, you could stay up here, as long as you're really pushing that knee out, trying to open your hips. All right, once you're there for a few seconds, you're gonna bring it back, straighten that front leg, lay right into your chest, right into this front leg. Take a couple breaths. All right, and then, so after you guys hold that static hold for a few, I usually go back and forth a couple times until I feel like I really opened up my hips. When you guys are here, you can always grab your foot for that extra stretch, that extra bind. Opposite hand, opposite foot. You're gonna hit that other leg. Again, we're gonna sit nice and deep in those hips. Push, take your elbow, push out, lean right into it. All right, lean back, straighten that front leg. Sit nice and deep in it. Just kind of go back and forth and really open those hips. All right, from here, I want you to put both your hands and feet on the ground. For those that do yoga, you're gonna know it's a downward dog. If not, you're gonna put both hands and feet down. I want you guys to try and pedal your feet out as if you're pushing down, up and down on something. I want you to really stretch one leg at a time. When you're here, you really want to take your hands and push away from the ground. Both feet together, bring it back up, walk it back down. All right, you're gonna bring it down nice and low. You're gonna go right into a Sphinx, pushing the top half of your body up away to the sky, nice and tall. Breath. You guys can go side to side. All right, from here, you're gonna go down into a child's pose. So you're gonna be flat to the ground. Your hips are wide enough for your body to sit right in the middle. As you do this, instead of just holding it here, I want you to really try and walk your hands away. Sometimes I even walk my hands to the side, stretching my lat, then walk it back to the other side. Hip back to the middle. Really try and pull away from your body. For those with a bad lower back, this is a really awesome one. All right, take your hand. I want you to put right under. You're gonna try and push away from the ground. All right, hit that other side. All right, go right onto your hands and your knees. You're gonna hit what is called the cat-cow. So you're gonna arch your back, and then you're gonna go into a cat, so like a scared cat. Right, you're gonna wanna arch your back all the way, bring it back down. Right, bring your feet right in front of you. You guys are gonna take your one leg, you're gonna bend it over this other leg, and you're gonna hug your leg into you. The more you twist, the more you're gonna feel that right into your glute. This is like a good one after a leg day, if you guys are sore the next day after. Hit that other side. Nice and deep. If you can and want to, you can always twist behind you. So sit forward, have you guys stretch your arms. So take one arm across and really pull it in. Take this arm, push it over your head, pull in. So your back, I'm slightly double jointed, so it's going to look kind of gross. But for most of you guys will be here, just try and pull it in. Pulling it all the way. Hit that other side. Bring it over your head. Now take that hand, bring it onto the same side. I want you to really, really reach over. All right, hit that other side. All right, while your feet are crossed here, I want you to lay into them. All right, guys, play this as many times as you want. If there's like a particular area that's really bothering you, I can definitely try and help you guys. Just send me a message, but definitely try and run through this at least maybe twice this week. I prefer stretching. I actually stretch every single day, especially for those of you that are super sore, and I know you guys were posting about it. So, all right, enjoy. I think my neighbors are starting to catch on, and I think they're starting to mimic me.